Hello, Celestine.
Yes.
We're coming up to the elections. What would you like your leaders to know and what do you hope for?
Okay, what I like the leaders to know and what I hope after election, one is about corruption. The corruption has killed Kenyans. Speaking frankly, every time we elect leaders, what they do when they go, either it's in the parliament, the corruption is the most victim of this country. For instance, if they got the tenders, what they do, the tenders which they got to the, for example, in the CNDF, they give to their relatives, like wives, or some of them, they register companies under their nephews, family, so they give those tenders to the family members. Others even they supply oxygen, nothing, but they get paid, and that is the money from our taxes, which we are mostly we pay. Now, that corruption comes on with injustice. They buy injustice. When they are taken to the courts of Kenya, most of times, if you have money, you have everything in Kenya. If you have money, you will buy injustice. You see somebody who stole millions of the Kenyans, when he or she is taken to the court, the bond, they are given a bond of at least 10 million. But when innocent Kenyans, who is a suspect, goes to the courts, most of times, he or she, most of times it will live in prison, at least not less than 7 to 10 years. You see, now, these people buy injustice with our own money, which they steal from the government. They buy injustice, but innocent Kenyans, most of innocent Kenyans are suffering from prisons. They have not stolen, they are only suspects. But our MPs here, you see our leaders, when they go to the parliament, they steal from Kenyans. They are given justice through buying. They buy with our money, taxpayers' money they buy. Another thing I would like our leaders to change after election, it is killing the industry. Our local industry is dead. Almost if you see like Mumia Sugar, it was killed. The sandpaper, that is Wembuye sandpaper, was killed. Now Oserians of the flowers is almost dead. Keroche of this one of the beer, Tabitha. Last week, but one, it was closed down by KRA because of the taxes. But what they only need, they need to import from outside. While we have our own industry here. For instance, look about the mitumbas usually buy at Kikomba. We have our own industry, cotton. We have cotton in Kenya. But nowadays, there is nothing we are doing that cotton. They killed the industry. Nothing's being made in Kenya nowadays. Earlier it was made in Kenya, but nowadays it's either made in China or made in somewhere else. What they do, they are importing things in Kenya, while we have our own industry here where we can do such things. So I think the coming government have to look about the local industry. Let us do our own industries here in Kenya. Let us not import things. Let us export but not import. You see.